Okay guys, welcome to our first video today. What you see here is the brand new Tronsmart Vega S89. This is the standard model coming with 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of ROM to store all your files and data. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the cooling a little bit because those things tend to run pretty hot. I removed those 3 feet down here and unscrewed the thing. It's simply just with these screws, very easy to remove. Just have a Phillips screwdriver ready to remove those. Okay, so open this little sucker up. As you can see here, we've got the Wi-Fi antenna, which is connected to the top of the box. The cooler here, down below that is the AM logic processor. What I did, I just cut the this tape here a little and wrapped that around the LED because it's pretty intense when you have it in your sleeping room, for example. It will be very light there, and so I just wrapped around the tape a little there. So let's remove the main board right now, which is a little tricky because I don't want to break the antenna. Okay, so now we have removed the main board from the chassis, and as you can see, there is, it's quite funny, just a piece of metal under the main board with a little cushion here that seems to be some sort of the, well, I guess it's for transferring the warmth of the main board to the metal plate, but yeah, you know, pretty rubbish. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to remove the original heatsink. It's a bit difficult because these hinges here are quite tricky to remove. Okay, so that's it, and as you can see, there is a small tape in here which is used to transfer the warmth of the CPU to the cooler, and we're going to change that now and use this thermal paste which came with a CPU cooler for a PC. Just open it up, just put a drop on the CPU. It's a bit like painting your wall, actually. Okay, so that should be enough. Don't use too much of it, make it as thin as possible, and then reapply the cooler. Use these little white pins to push them in the holes. You can see now we've reapplied the cooler. It sits pretty tight on the main board, and we are going to insert the main board again into the casing. I won't change anything here because it looks pretty much as it's intended to be like this. I'll just use this here to get rid of it. Okay, then reapply the main board. This in fact is a bit tricky. It does not work as easy as it might look. You have to fiddle around a bit just to get it inside. Okay, so now you can see the job is done. The mainboard is back in place. Still my little LED mod here. As you can see, I cut some from this tape and put it there to have the LED not that bright, because I want to sleep in the night and not see any LED. Okay, so closing this sucker again. Okay, so put the screws back in. So when you're finished with the screws, just put these back on. They are sticky enough to be reapplied once or twice or maybe 3 times. And that's it, there you go. Tronsmart Cooling. And I guess it should be about 5 to 10 degrees lower than with these thermal stickers they put on that. Have a good day. See you. Bye.